Hi, Phoenix Besties. Thank you so much for being here with me in this space again. I appreciate you as always. I'm eternally grateful for all of you. This is a collective reading for the energies around us in the month of February. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Don't make it fit. The overall energy for February comes through the Eight of Cups. And the song I'm Walking Away from the Troubles in My Life by Craig David came to mind because it perfectly captures this energy. This month is about walking away from what no longer serves you, letting go of emotional baggage, old patterns, or situations that no longer align with your growth. It's that brave, self-loving step of saying, I deserve better. I'm leaving what doesn't bring me peace behind. Spirit is asking you to release with grace, not with regret or anger. The Eight of Cups isn't about abandoning, it's about choosing your path, stepping toward healing and seeking fulfillment. You're moving towards something emotionally richer, deeper, and more aligned with your heart. This energy sets the tone for February. Reflection, release, and emotional clarity. Whatever you've been carrying, Spirit is guiding you to leave it behind and to open your heart for what truly belongs in your life. It's a month of courage, emotional intelligence, and walking forward in alignment with your soul. Now, collective, let's see how February unfolds week by week. Week 1 opens with the Lovers, and wow, what a powerful start. This week is about choices in alignment and connection. Spirit may present opportunities that ask you to pick what truly resonates with your heart. It's about authenticity in relationships, partnerships, or even choices for yourself. The Lovers encourages you to tune into your intuition and act in ways that honor your values and your heart. Week 2 brings justice, and we get clarity, balance, and karmic alignment. This week is about seeing the truth, making fair decisions, and stepping into integrity. Things may shift naturally to restore balance in your life. Spirit wants you to know that by acting consciously and honoring your boundaries, what belongs with you will remain, and what doesn't will gracefully fall away. Week 3 comes in with the Fool, and Besties, this is a fresh beginnings energy. There's a sense of adventure, curiosity, and stepping into the unknown. Spirit is encouraging you to take a leap of faith, whether that is in love, career, or self-growth. Even if the path isn't fully clear, trust yourself. This week is about embracing possibility, innocence, and the excitement of something new. Week 4 closes the month with the Ace of Pentacles. And oh, this is manifestation and grounded opportunity energy. This week is about planting seeds for stability, abundance, and tangible growth. It's the start of something real, a project, a relationship, or a personal goal that's meant to flourish if you nurture it. Spirit is saying, focus on what can grow and take consistent, intentional action. So February flows from alignment and choice to truth and balance, to new beginnings, and finally to grounded manifestation. Now let's go a little deeper into week 1 and see what Spirit wants us to hear. The Lovers paired with the Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands tells a powerful story. The Nine of Swords show that while choices and connections may appear, there could also be anxiety, worry, or overthinking at play. Maybe you're haunted by what ifs from past experiences, or you're second guessing your feelings and decisions. Spirit is saying it's okay to feel this. Acknowledging it is part of clearing the mental clutter. Then comes the Six of Wands. And yes, besties, this is your confidence and victory energy. Even with the worry and sleepless nights, Spirit is reminding you you are seen, your choices matter, and your progress is being made. Whatever decision you make, you have the support of the universe and your heart's clarity will be recognized. So week 1 is about balancing the nerves and doubt with courage and recognition. Spirit is basically saying, yes, there may be worry, but stay aligned, make your choices from your heart, and you will rise. Okay, Phoenix Collective, week 2 is loud in the best way. We start with justice, and this is all about truth, balance, karma, and things finally making sense. Something that felt unfair, confusing, or unresolved is coming back into alignment. This could be a conversation, a decision, or even the universe correcting something behind the scenes. Now, justice is clarified by the Page of Swords, and Spirit is saying truth is coming in fast, and it's coming clearly. This could look like honest communication, someone finally saying what they mean, or you gaining clarity you didn't have before. There's curiosity here, questions being asked, and a strong desire to understand the full picture. No more guessing, no more assumptions. And then boom, the Eight of Wands. Things move quick. Messages, texts, calls, emails, sudden realizations. Once the truth comes out, momentum follows. What was stuck starts moving. What was delayed speeds up. Spirit is saying, once clarity lands, everything else falls into place rapidly. So week 2 is about truth and communication and forward movement. Justice is served, clarity is spoken, and the universe wastes no time moving things along. If you've been waiting for answers, besties, this is the week they arrive. Week 3 is giving new beginnings with a pause for self-checking energy. We start with a Fool, and this is that fresh start moment, a leap, a reset, an invitation from Spirit to try something new in love, money, mindset, or even just trusting life again. This is you standing at the edge of life. Okay, I'm ready, but am I really ready? Then we clarify with the Page of Wands, and Spirit says, yes, the spark is there. There's excitement, curiosity, inspiration, and that little inner fire that says, I want more, I want different. This is playful, creative, adventurous energy, the desire to explore without overthinking every step. But then comes the Four of Pentacles, and here's the honesty moment. Part of you wants to leap, and part of you is still holding on to comfort, holding on to control, holding on to what feels safe, because you've already survived so much. Spirit isn't judging this, they're acknowledging it. Week 3 is about learning how to step forward without gripping the past. You don't need to let go of everything at once, but you do need to loosen your grip enough to receive something new. So, besties, the message here is follow the spark, trust the nudge, but notice where fear is masquerading as being practical. A new beginning is real, just don't block it by holding too tightly to the old version of you. Week 4 is giving grounded new beginnings and real momentum, and I love this for you. We start with the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a solid opportunity landing in your lap. This isn't just an idea or a feeling. This is something tangible, a new offer, a fresh start in love, work, money, or stability. Spirit is saying this has the potential to grow into something long-term. Now it's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, and this tells us how it unfolds, slowly, intentionally, consistently. This is not rush energy. This is someone or you showing up, doing the work, proving reliability over time. It may not be flashy at first, but it's trustworthy. Spirit is reminding you, slow does not mean stuck. Slow means secure. And then we get the Ace of Wands. This is the spark, the excitement, the passion. So while the Knight of Pentacles brings patience and commitment, the Ace of Wands brings desire, chemistry, inspiration, and motivation. This connection or opportunity doesn't just make sense, it lights you up. Week 4 says something real is starting, it's built to last, and it actually excites your soul. Besties, this is the kind of beginning that blends stability and passion, and that's rare. So I feel like we need to look a little deeper at the Nine of Swords, because this isn't just surface level anxiety. This is the mind replaying old stories, old fears, and old what ifs. This is worry that comes from experience, not imagination. Sleepless nights, overthinking, wondering if you're about to repeat a past mistake. But here's the thing, this card doesn't exist on its own. It's clarified by the King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, and that changes everything. The King of Wands says, this fear is tied to stepping into your power. This is leadership energy, confidence, boldness, and Spirit is saying, you're not afraid because you're weak. You're afraid because you know how powerful you're becoming. There's a fear of visibility here, a fear of being seen, a fear of owning your desire and direction fully. And then the Eight of Pentacles shows up and says, this isn't about chaos. This is about doing the work differently this time. Spirit is saying the anxiety fades as you stay focused, consistent, and intentional. When you stop rushing the outcome and start trusting the process, the mind quiets down. So besties, the message here is, you are not trapped in fear. You are transitioning into mastery. The Nine of Swords is the last mental hurdle before confidence takes over. And once you choose to keep showing up, fear and all, everything starts to align. I also wanted to clarify the Four of Pentacles to see why we're holding on so tight. Because the Four of Pentacles is that energy of gripping, protecting, not wanting to lose control. And Spirit wanted us to understand what's underneath that. And when I clarified it, whew, we got the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. So this isn't about money. This isn't about control for control's sake. This is about love, and specifically, fear of moving too fast emotionally. The Knight of Swords tells me there's been impulsive communication in the past, fast starts, big words, promises made before safety was built. And because of that, you learn to hold back, to guard your heart, to say, let me slow this down before I give too much. But then we have the Two of Cups, and besties, this is mutual love, equal exchange, emotional reciprocity. Spirit is saying, you're holding on too tight because you actually want this to be real. And you don't want another connection that burns hot and crashes fast. You want something balanced, safe, chosen on both sides. So the message here is beautiful. You're not closing off. You're intentional. You're not withholding love. You're protecting something sacred until it's safe to open. And honestly, that's growth. Final message from Spirit is the Sun card. And honestly, besties, this is the best possible way to end this reading. The Sun is clarity, it's joy, and truth coming into the light. Spirit is saying, whatever confusion, fear, or emotional heaviness you've been carrying, it does not follow you forward. February is about things becoming clearer, lighter, and more honest. This card tells me that happiness is not something you have to chase right now. It's something that finds you when you stop hiding parts of yourself. The Sun also brings childlike openness back into love. Laughing again, feeling safe again, enjoying connection without overthinking every step. It's warm after a long emotional winter. Spirit wants you to know you are supported, you are seen, and you are allowed to be happy. And tying this back to the Eight of Cups energy we started with, walking away from what drained you is what made room for this joy. February is not about pain. It's about illumination. Truth replaces confusion. Confidence replaces fear. and love feels lighter, healthier, and more real. So if you've been wondering, am I on the right path? Spirit's answer is a clear, glowing yes. Thank you so much for being here with me again, besties. Please pay it forward. Share this message with whomever you feel needs to hear it. And until I read you again next time, much love and light.